Welcome to RED35. For those who think we're just Michael Four Third, we have something different for you today. And this is BitPlay. Here we are looking at BitPlay, one of my favorite phone accessory companies that I'm quite fond with since about 4 years ago. In fact, that's also coincide with the time when the premium sector of phone accessories like cases and lenses starting to appear. Brands like Moment, Sandmark, Zeiss, these are all the other brands that are doing premium stuff for your smartphone. But BitPlay was among them, but they only dedicated their design and stuff for Apple iPhones, and so happened that I am an Apple user, so that's why I'm quite kind of keen to learn a little bit about the brand, especially when they have something quite inventive, a physical and mechanical shutter button incorporated into their phone case, so which is actually very, very cool. This is something that I kind of think that they went off the map a little bit. That's why we haven't done any reviews for them for the last year or so, because they've gone off from the mechanical shutter button into a Bluetooth version, which I think kind of lost touch a little bit, because there are a lot of companies out there doing Bluetooth trigger buttons, and I still really think the mechanical buttons is actually better, not only better, but also their signature as a BitPlay company. I'm quite happy, very, very happy indeed, that it is back. For any serious photographer and videographer, they know that not only they need great camera and great skills, but they also need some accessories to help them get that shot. So it's no different when it comes to smartphone, just like an actor, you also need supporting cast, right? So in 2020, BitPlay has something good on offer. First of all, is that brilliant phone case that I already mentioned that I love. They also have a series of established lenses that we previously reviewed, and they're still very, very good. And this as well, this is their latest inSpire tripod. And one more thing, but you just have to stay tuned to find out. First, let's take a look at their phone case. Okay, first of all, you might remember this. This is their last mechanical phone case for the iPhone 10. But fast forward a couple of years, the latest one is improved in every way. Well, first of all, let's talk a little bit about the protection. So it has now a brand new rubber bumper around the entire case, which means that the drop and impact protection has been drastically improved. And also, in terms of build quality, I do think it's actually better compared to the older one as well. The cover here that you see, the yellow cover here, is actually interchangeable. So if you are getting sick and tired of this color, or you're a bit of a fashion head, you want to change every now and then, you can actually buy the optional cover, like these ones here. You can actually simply peel it off. Well, it's kind of clicked in, so it's actually very secure, don't get me wrong. They can change these as and when you want, or you can buy all the colors that's currently on offer. I think there's about 5 or 6 choices there. I'm going to put the link down in the description so you can check out what they have. And in terms of lens mount, it's still like the old one, the screw mount, so you can't change it because that's what they use for all the lenses, but they're all metal. It's very nice brushed metal now, so it actually looks cool as well, even if without using the lens. So it's actually very, very kind of up the game a little bit in terms of finishing, so I do like it. And also in terms of screwing, when you screw screwing the mounts and screwing the lens on is actually very smooth, a lot better than the older cases where I always kind of misjudged the thread a little bit and I always found it a little bit harder to screw. But now they must have done something. I'm not entirely sure what, but it feels a lot easier to screw the lens on, that's for sure. I just generally love it. And especially, yeah, I keep talking about the mechanical button, it's just fabulous.
I'm running your way, but you push me away, your lifeline, losing your mind.
Second, let's take a look at their latest inSpire tripod. It's actually a very cool little guy here, and much more so than any other vlog pod or table tripod that I've used before, because, well, let's go back a little bit. Not sure if you guys know about Peak Design's latest tripod. You might have seen some videos already on YouTube, people reviewing it because it's actually very cool in terms of design. It has a very kind of unique tripod head as a single action tripod head. By simply rotating, you can adjust the tilt, rotation and turn of the whole entire thing. It's a simple ball head, but it's similar for this one exactly because it has a very simple one action lever. So you can just, by opening up, you can adjust the whole thing just very easily, and if you once it happen about the angle and the tilt, you simply just by pressing it, locking it, and it's there. It's very solid, it's very reliable. I do love using that feature. It's very, very cool. It does come with a little tiny little head as well, because unfortunately, because of the design of this new head, you have a limited action here. You can't do a full 90 degree, as you can see. So if you want to do further tilt, you have to adjust using the tiny little ball head above to do a further action there. So that's when you're giving the full 90 degree tilt if you really want to use it. But other than that, it's actually very good, and I do like using it, much more so than any other vlog pod that I've been using. Yeah, it's not a gorilla pod. Can't grip anything. I guess that's the downside of a table tripod. Earlier in the video I mentioned about a bonus, and here it is. Ta-da! The latest BitPlay clip. And why do I get so excited about it? Well, first of all, it is back. It's back compatible with the Zeiss lenses. If you don't know what they are, we've done a review. The link is up there. And Zeiss was the very first company to build or make optics for iPhones, and premium lenses I'm talking about, not just crappy old small plastic stuff, and they are proper optics, just like the one I have right here. And if you so happen to have some of these lenses lying around and you don't know what to do with them, you can actually get any BitPlay product to use them, and that's the good thing about it. And secondly, why do I like the clip so much? Because it's flexible. You don't have to use BitPlay cases, so you can use any phone, any case, and just simply clip on, as simple as that. And also you can do the front camera, not just the back camera. I know front camera is now getting a little bit more sophisticated now, but you can actually use tele lenses and ultra wide, even macro for the front cameras if you really want to get into that. So it's a very flexible option, and I do very happy that they reintroduced this version, because the previous version of these things was not compatible with any Zeiss stuff, so you can only use BitPlay lenses. So it's good to see that. It's good to see that. And also, another bonus, this thing is made with metal. Probably the first ever metal clip that I've seen on the market. Full stop. Great job, BitPlay. You can see the edge of the frame. So I think because I think maybe the phone is too wide. Because now the iPhone's got the wider lens. That's why. It's so wide that I can see this circle. Okay, almost like a fisher, but gosh, it is wide. My goodness. Yeah, that's better. So, do I think it's an all singing, all dancing BitPlay system? Almost, with a couple of things that I still would like to highlight to you guys. Well, first of all is the case. Right, okay, let's look at this. So as much as I like the case, there is one thing that I don't like is the grip. Well, it does come with a grip like this one actually. I haven't stuck it on because, yes, you heard that right, stuck it on, because you use double-sided tape to actually stick these things on. I much prefer the original, I mean like the very original BitPlay case where you can actually screw on a grip onto it. And in fact, it was so good that they even offer you different versions of the grip, like normal plastic or wooden grip, which is fantastic. I love those grips, and they were really nice to look and to hold as well. And these little rubber double-sided tapey sticky grip thing is good but not perfect, because first of all, I already mentioned, is the sticky thing. You know, once you peel it off, you can't kind of reuse them again. You have to either get another double-sided tape, so it just, yeah, just not very nice. You just have to keep using new tapes every time you want to change the cover, like I mentioned, and so it's not so great in that regard. I much prefer, yeah, the screw-in option. And secondly, and I think, is the weight. And I know it's protective, but it is a little bit heavy, but I guess I could forgive it because of protective elements, especially, you know, phones cost a fortune these days, so you want something to protect it, right? And so yeah, that may not be a downside, but yeah, I think the grip certainly is. But other than that, I'm happy as always with BitPlay product, and they're very well made. As you can see that, you know, in terms of build quality, they are fantastic. I'm so happy with the clip, you know, it's fully metal, and even the little mini tripod here, the inSpire tripod, is very well made, and then it's a lot of metal components in it. It just feels great in the hand, and it doesn't really feel too heavy as well, and which is good for a tabletop tripod like this. And it's very sturdy, there's no shake anywhere. It's actually very good. You can see like it's really hard, and it can also have a lot of different accessory they can get if you really want to customize the look and feel of it, like the strap they can get. This is a neck strap that you can attach to it. They also produce a wrist strap, which is very good as well if you have that sort of wrist action that you want to, like holding the phone always low down, and that's also very good. So I think all in all, BitPlay has done a very good job in 2020, and it's definitely worth recommending if you use your iPhone to do a lot of content creation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more mobile filmmaking and photography, accessory and so forth review, and don't forget to leave some comments down below. And if this is your first time and haven't subscribed to our channel, don't forget to smash the button and put on a bell notification so you know when our new video is coming out. Until next time, ciao ciao. Pigeon! When he first started, fuck it. Yeah, if you guys have been following around, the indestructible stuff. And in fact, if you've been following us for the last 4, I think I screamed that word, us. Here we are, looking at BitPlay, one of the kind of blah blah blah. I'm doing very well today, very well. Okay, what am I doing? Fuck it! I hope you guys feels good, and then I just bonus on the